Jigging-ga-gow, jigging-ga-gow, jigging-ga-gow.
That was, I think, the introduction to Tom Sawyer by Rush by Chappers there. And welcome back, everybody. I'm pretty sure it was such a bad rendition. The chances of this video being copyright striked for that is pretty slim, but you never know. Probably my favourite Rush tune. Hey, nothing to do with Rush today. Welcome back to Andertons TV.
Hello, everybody.
I am with the Maltese legend that is Mr. Rob Chapman. What is Rob Chapman in Maltese?
They call me Bertu Chapraja.
Wow, what does that mean? Ben what?
Bertu.
Beartooth.
As in,
yeah.
Chapraja. Because Rajal means man. And chap is Chapman.
Well, there we go. He's back in sunny Guildford. Not as sunny as we'd like. And today's video is going to be a blindfold challenge. This should be Rob's middle name now, isn't it? Rob Blindfold Chapman. What's blindfold in Maltese?
I mean, memstaul, I don't know. I couldn't say.
I would hope it's very unlikely you need to use the word blindfold, unless, of course, you know what you're thinking. Right. Two of my favourite ranges of guitars here. Mr. Rob has never played any of them, so it's a good challenge to do. We have the Fender USA Ultra Series over here and over there, and we have the new Fender Player Plus Series over there and over here. And what I want, as you probably know, if you've watched the video that's up in the corner there where I'm pointing now, you probably know that Player Plus is kind of being positioned as an affordable version of Ultra. It has the kind of the slightly flatter radius fretboard, it has the rolled edges, it has the noiseless pickups, all that goodness. But can Rob spot the Ultra, or will he get confused with the Player Plus?
The only Ultra I know about is Ultra Magnus.
Ultra Magnus?
Yes.
Who's Ultra Magnus?
Come on, Lee, from the original Transformers the movie, cartoon movie.
Sorry, I only know Decepticons and Optimus Prime. But anyway, here's a cable. This cable will enable Mr. Chapman to make joyous tones from a Bad Cat amplifier. Now, everybody, should we do the Telecasters or the Strats first?
They all went for Telecasters. Did you hear that?
Didn't they? That's so weird, isn't it?
They just feel
Why is the Tele so popular now? And are we going Telecaster 1 or Telecaster 2 first?
I think they said 1.
I think I heard Pete doing a number 2. So here we go. Right, here is a Telecaster. Now, you'll be pleased to know, Mr. Rob, there's not an awful lot actually to give this away. So I'm quite happy for you to tune it, play it, do whatever you want. Maybe don't get too intimate with the tone and volume, as there may be.
Oh, do you want to turn the volume all the way up then?
You know what? On this particular, yes, don't get too intimate with it. And I'll turn your tuner off. Okay. You have your Tube Screamer bonsai thing on the floor and the channel changey thing.
Tell me when my foot is near the tube.
Your foot is over the Tube Screamer now, but more over the knobs than the.
Oh, sounds great. Well, look, if this isn't the mega high-end version, then I don't know what would be more.
Wow. Do you want to try hitting a Tube Screamer, or are you just happy, or do you just want to go over to the other guitar?
I will try a Tube Screamer. Back here?
I would go back slightly and to your left slightly. That's
this way.
That's it. Go. Boom.
Can I have the control for the valves instead?
Yes, it's there you go. Go now.
Oh. That's really nice.
I've just realised as well, as you probably all did as well, I didn't realise that this had separate reverb for each channel. So I actually turned the reverb down for the overdrive channel before. There we are.
That's fine. Yeah, it sounds incredible.
There we go.
Nice buttery, smooth, glossy neck, nicely rolled. The frets are kind of nice and sort of medium jumbo, and yeah, it feels great.
I mean, honestly, is this next guitar, if I just take this one off you and replace with this one, so is this more expensive, the same price, or less expensive? And is it just, I don't know, what is it?
Let me change the...
Oh, you've done the wrong one. You've turned the reverb off.
Oh.
Go slightly, that's it.
It's hotter. This is very slightly cheaper.
Right.
I can feel it in the lacquer of the neck.
Ah, thank you very much.
Only very slightly perceptible. I feel like this is a more affordable instrument from the feeling of the lacquer in the neck, and I feel like the pickups are trying too hard.
Trying too hard? How does a pickup try too hard?
It uses output rather than clarity.
I see. Interesting.
If I'm wrong, I'm embarrassed.
Well, there's no wrong, Rob. Well, I mean, there is wrong, but there he goes. Right, well, that was the Telecasters. So you're, just to be definitive, you are saying that the first one was the more expensive one, and the second one was the cheaper one.
And your voice tells me that I'm very wrong. I'm
hoping your daredevil senses haven't given it away. Let's move on now to the Stratocaster. I shall refer to this one as number 1 and this one as number 2, but in no way am I inferring which order the prices go or which is which, Mr. Chapman.
Okay.
So people of the internet, would you like me to give Rob, would you like me to spray number 1 in his face or do number 2 on his lap? I think number ones, goodness me, there's some toilet humour today. I blame Pete Tenore. Here you are. People of the Tinternet will notice I have removed the tremolo arms from both guitars because that would enable Monsieur Chapman to perhaps pick one over the other. Although in fairness, Rob's never played either of them, so...
You okay with me touching the volume?
You can touch the volume and the pickup selector and everything. I don't think you'll notice much of a difference. You never know.
It's such a beautiful sounding guitar, it really is, it's mad.
Just let you know, because Rob didn't see these before we put them out, so we've elected to get the HSS versions of the Strats, so they've both got humbuckers at the bridge. By all means, feel free to do that. They coil split using different functions, so we're not going to demonstrate that, otherwise it'll give away which is which, but just full humbucker, go for it.
Yeah.
If you want.
Yeah.
Right, well, that was the Telecasters. So you're just to be definitive, you are saying that the first one was the more expensive one, and the second one was the cheaper one.
Yeah.
So I think number 1
What's the pickup on the Pro End one?
They're both humbuckers.
But what are they? Both Fenders
is
humbuckers?
That allowed? Yeah. Oh yes, I'll happily tell you that Fender don't use any non-Fender branded.
Okay. Oh my god, it's so hard. That's the name of Pete Honore's sex tape. This is the cheap one.
We haven't even tried the other ones. How would you know? But,
I'm guessing.
You're guessing, yes. You'll notice as well we've been we've chosen guitars with the same fretboard, sort of. I mean, the difference between the two Strats is that one has a rosewood board and one has a Pal-Ferro board.
Pal-Ferro?
Yes, obviously.
He's a great singer in Jane's Addiction.
I thought Pal-Ferro did the moonlighting.
Yeah, that was the cheap one.
What?
Do you want to know how I know?
What? So what? You've instantly decided that what you're holding now is the more expensive one, right?
I did.
Okay.
That might be wrong. That could be folly. I might regret
Play it for a bit and
the fact that I've...
Give me your...
Can I take that back?
Do whatever you like, man.
I take it back.
Okay.
I take it back. I think this is the cheap one, but hold on, let me... Yeah, this is harder. I think now. Can I feel the neck of the other one again?
You may. Yes.
Just let me feel
Here
that.
you are. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that might be the more expensive one.
So the one you're holding?
No, this is the cheaper one.
Fine. Okay. Well, look, I'm going to leave your blindfold on because I think we need. Could you put your tuner on, please? That's it. Go down there. Perfect. Oh no, it didn't quite connect. Perfect. I'm going to I think we need to take this sort of journey a bit further. I'm going to just shuffle these guitars up so that there's no way that even Rob won't have remembered necessarily where I put things. So let's just recap before you take the blindfold off. So for the viewers, Rob thought that was the dearer Telecaster, that was the cheaper Telecaster, and he thought that was the dearer Strat and that was the cheaper Strat, right? We all in agreement now? Okay, so Mr. Rob.
Yes.
You don't know what I just pointed at and you don't know what you've chosen. So what I would like you to do now is with the blindfold off, tell me which you think the guitars were that you played.
So with my blindfold off?
Yep, so take the blindfold off now. You can see.
Can I touch them?
Of course, yeah. I mean, what I want you to do is play them again now with the full, visual everything, and tell me whether you basically can you even tell now which was which and which you thought was the expensive and which you thought the cheap one was. So it's just an interesting little ending to our.
No problem.
Okay.
This is the cheap one.
Okay. Okay, and just try the sunburst one.
Oh, I can read it says Ultra on it.
Oh yeah, I get it. I'm assuming you can see now as to...
think I said this was the expensive one.
Right, exactly. Okay, so pop that back down there.
Do you want to know why?
Yeah, go on, tell us why.
Okay. I can feel... No one's going to believe me.
No, go on. I think you are... Just carry on.
All right.
This is a great experiment.
I can feel a difference in the way the neck has been finished.
Yep.
I could smell the difference on my hand.
100%.
And I could feel a difference in the switch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
the more affordable switch is slightly longer.
Yep.
And it feels different.
Yep.
Than this one, which has a more definitive click to it and is slightly shorter.
Yeah. Well, look, man. We'll have a recap.
Right?
We'll have a recap at the
right?
end. I'm just telling you, we're having a recap at the end. So, same thing again now, please, with the Telecaster. I just want to basically go categorically, absolutely. Rob throughout the whole thing said that was the cheap one and that was the dear one, with and without his blindfold. So. I can't remember now. We'll have to do this again. So let's see. Now let's.
Yeah, I said this was the cheap one.
It's pretty obvious, right?
Oh, I can see it is now.
Yeah.
But this does feel more expensive.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. But
I cannot believe what we have just witnessed.
did I get it completely wrong?
With your blindfold on,
Yeah.
you categorically said that was the expensive one, that was the cheap one, and that was the expensive one, and that was the cheap one. And then literally, within 30 seconds of taking your blindfold on, you categorically go, yeah, that's right. That's the cheap one, that's the expensive. So it's like, if there's not a better experiment, piece of evidence, that you, whether you think so or not, the minute you know, because you can see, your eyes overrule everything.
So, mixture of emotions. I'm really happy for you and for the demonstration.
It's a brilliant demo.
But I've lost my magic. I've lost my touch.
But, I mean, I just think, again, I know this, and I'm as guilty as this of anyone.
I preferred that when I was blindfolded.
You preferred the cheap ones both times. Not preferred, you just said the cheap ones were the dear ones, so I assume you preferred them more, and the dear ones were the cheap ones.
Yeah.
And honestly, guys, I mean, I wish you could kind of see a clock in here or whatever. We didn't really, you can see there's no cut there. That whole Rob's view of which was the dear one and the cheap one changed 180 degrees in 2 minutes of taking the blindfold off.
If this isn't the mega high-end version, then I don't know what would be more. Yeah, I said this was the cheap one. I came up with an idea this morning that I said to Lee we should do, where not only am I blindfolded, but I'm also deafened wearing some headphones playing music, so that I literally play for a minute for feel.
Feel only.
Only feel, and which is the name of our sex tape. And then I take them off and we discuss. Because I think that would be the next step.
That is the actual name of the...
Just remove as many sensors as possible, then socks on the hands. But that is fascinating because... I can't believe.
I can't believe.
Actually annoys me. No, this is the cheaper one. I think I said this was the expensive one.
Well, only that, for me personally, I accept that my eyes are the dominant factor in what I buy. So if I see something I really like, my eyes just tell my ears and my hands to like it. And unless I really, really hate it, I'll probably just convince myself enough to buy it.
So confused.
And it's just the best. I actually think this is probably my favourite blindfold challenge video we've ever done. Because it's just so categorically... I don't know what to say. I mean, I really, really...
Are you sure you're not wrong and that we got it mixed up somehow?
Well, it's on tape, basically, Rob. You can watch it back if you want. I say tape, showing my age there. I mean, look, Guys, if you want to see the video that Pete and I did of Player Plus, go check out the video in the corner here. There are some features between the two. If you flip that guitar, you know, there is a different contour here. Rob didn't really do a lot of playing up here, so I'm surprised. I'm not surprised he didn't get that. But other than that, you know, there's both guitars have a belly cut. Both guitars.
Oh, wait a minute, Lee. There's plastic on this pickup.
Wow,
come on, man.
Probably why.
That's why. If there hadn't have been plastic there, I would and look, plastic on this pickup. This is a ruse, guys. I've been set up.
Look, same again. Different heeled contour on the Ultra versus the Player Plus.
If there had not been plastic on those pickups, with my Tonehound ears, I would have sniffed out the pros real quick.
I'm so happy. No, look. Do you know what, Rob? This is why I think you're such a great person to have on to do these blindfold challenges. You got no, you know. You say what you feel. There's no, you know, there's no sense of it. There's no skin off Rob's nose as to whether or not he says the cheaper one is better or the dear one's better. It's just, I love it.
See, I'm out of practice. It's been a year and a half, more than a year and a half, and I'm out of practice of being blindfolded next year. That's what it is.
Thanks, guys. Well, there you go. Please like and subscribe if you like videos like this. If this is the first video of ours that you've seen, we've got lots of fun stuff over on the Andertons channel. Lots of different presenters, lots of silly discussion about, lots of smutty humour, I'm afraid. Apologies about that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Mr. Chapman.
Thank you, Mr. Anderton. Salutations.
See you in another video soon. Au revoir.
Smiley face.
Man, I can't believe it.
It's just...
You can't make that up.
No, you can't make that up.
It's just genius, man.
It's even got a button that I didn't notice.